Even in our wonderful community of Fudge, Indiana, we are not immune to the politics and graft of the big cities. Today's trial involving the tragic death of Ezekiel Dorftrottel has exposed nepotism and negligence, stinging our own community by this tragic death. Our own Magna investigative team has unraveled this scorpion of graft, whose sordid tentacles flow from the city of Fudge to Meridian County and all the way to the governor's office. Dorftrottel died on October 11, 2018, when he plunged to his death while demolishing the unused railroad overpass on Carmel Road in Fudge, Indiana. Dorftrottel's employer, Schlemiel and Schlemazel Demolition Contractors, had been granted the contract to demolish the overpass and had just begun the project when the accident occurred. Dorftrottel's estate, representing his wife and 10 kids, sued the various companies responsible for safety on the project. That fateful lawsuit uncovered the extent to which our politicians line their pockets at the public's expense. The demolition of the old overpass is just the first step in the plan to revitalize the Carmel Corridor, that stretch of Carmel Road between Lincoln Avenue and Bird Lane. The plan calls for a tranquil stretch of suburban bliss filled with shops and cafes. Governor Cherrytop is particularly proud of his part in securing federal dollars for the project. He, together with county and city officials, established the Carmel Corridor Operating Authority to plan, administer, and execute the urban renewal. But for this trial and the tragic death of Ezekiel Dorftrottel, the nepotism and graft of the Carmel Corridor Operating Authority may never have come to light. Magna Investigative News Team has determined that many of the contracts granted and dollars spent on this project went to individuals with close family ties, to elected officials with little or no experience in demolition or building. The demolition involved is part of a larger contract awarded by the Carmel Corridor Operating Authority to Cousins Construction as the general contractor. As the general contractor, Cousins Construction will be responsible for all phases of this project. Magna Investigative News Team has uncovered that Cousins Construction is owned by Governor Cherrytop's brother and is run by the governor's brother-in-law. The Magna News Team has also uncovered that the Carmel Corridor Operating Authority awarded a contract to Partisan and Peterson Incorporated as overall safety contractor. And while Partisan and Peterson does employ safety engineers, your Magna Legal News Team has uncovered that Partisan and Peterson is owned by the county board president's wife and employs the wife of the lieutenant governor. Finally, while one would think that the party doing the demolition, Schlemiel and Schlemazel, was awarded the contract, one would be wrong. According to records, the Carmel Corridor Operating Authority awarded the demolition contract to Brown Bag Demolition, a company owned by the mayor's father-in-law and a current client of the mayor. Well, somebody may be responsible for Ezekiel Dorftrottel's death, and Paul Marcenison from Rimkus Consulting will help us uncover who that might be.